Crips are one of the most notorious street gangs in America, originating in Los Angeles in the late 1960s. Over the decades, their influence has spread far beyond the streets, penetrating hip-hop culture and creating strong associations between rap and gang affiliations. Several prominent rappers have been publicly linked to the Crips, either through upbringing, environment, or direct affiliation. While many of them have grown beyond the streets to achieve major success, their roots often shape their music, image, and public persona. This script explores some of the most notable rappers associated with the Crips, including Snoop Dogg, Nipsey Hussle, and Quando Rondo, along with a few others whose careers and identities were forged in blue. Snoop Dogg is perhaps the most iconic rapper tied to the Crips. Born Calvin Broadus in Long Beach, California, Snoop grew up in a neighborhood dominated by the Rollin' 20s Crips, a well-known set in the area. From a young age, Snoop was exposed to street life and gang culture. His early arrests and experiences with the law added authenticity to the gangsta rap image he portrayed when he first emerged under Dr. Dre in the early 1990s. His smooth, laid-back flow, coupled with his tales of Long Beach life, helped turn him into a global superstar. Despite his fame, Snoop has always maintained ties to his roots, often referencing his Crip affiliation in songs and interviews. Over time, however, he has evolved into a more peaceful figure, advocating for unity and positivity within the community, while still honoring the culture that shaped him. Nipsey Hussle, born Ermias Ashadum, was a proud member of the Rollin' 60s neighborhood Crips, one of the largest and most feared Crip sets in Los Angeles. Raised in the Crenshaw district of South LA, Nipsey's music always reflected a balance between the struggle of street life and the aspiration for economic empowerment and community development. Unlike many artists who distance themselves from their past affiliations, Nipsey embraced his background but used it as a platform to uplift his neighborhood. He was deeply involved in rebuilding his community, investing in businesses, offering jobs to locals, and encouraging young people to stay out of gangs. His tragic death in 2019 sent shockwaves throughout the hip-hop world and beyond, turning him into a martyr figure for peace, growth, and black entrepreneurship. Nipsey's legacy remains one of the most respected in hip-hop, precisely because he never denied where he came from and instead tried to transform it for the better. Quando Rondo, a younger rapper from Savannah, Georgia, is another artist who has publicly claimed Crip affiliation. He is associated with the Rollin' 60s set, the same gang Nipsey was a part of. Although their relationship was non-existent and complicated by the events surrounding Nipsey's murder, Quando rose to fame in the late 2010s through his melodic trap music and emotional delivery. However, his reputation became controversial after his affiliate, Lil Tim, was involved in the fatal shooting of rapper King Von in 2020. The incident intensified tensions in the hip-hop community and brought even more scrutiny to gang-related issues within rap. Quando has continued to stand by his Crip affiliation in his music and public appearances, often wearing blue bandanas and referencing gang life in his lyrics. Another influential figure is MC8, a rapper from Compton who rose to prominence in the early 1990s as part of the group Compton's Most Wanted. MC8 was affiliated with the 159th Street Tragnew Park Compton Crips, and his music heavily reflected the life and culture of Crip sets in Compton. His deep voice and storytelling ability captured the grim realities of the streets. He often found himself in lyrical warfare with blood-affiliated rappers, most notably DJ Quick, who was associated with the Treetop Peru Bloods. This tension was one of the earliest examples of real-life gang rivalries spilling over into rap beefs. Though later in life 8 cooled down and focused more on storytelling and West Coast preservation, his Crip roots were always present in his music and public image. C Murder, the younger brother of Master P and a prominent figure in No Limit Records, is another rapper who has been associated with the Crips. Though based in New Orleans, where gang structures differ from the typical LA format, C Murder was allegedly affiliated with a local set influenced by Crip culture. Known for his gritty, raw lyrics and tough persona, C Murder's life took a dramatic turn when he was convicted of second-degree murder in 2009. He's maintained his innocence, and his case remains a controversial topic within hip-hop. Despite being behind bars, he remains a respected figure among Southern rappers with street credibility, and his affiliation with Crip culture still resonates through his music and legacy.